Generative AI is rapidly reshaping business landscapes, but you can't effectively navigate what you don't understand. Yes, companies are overeager to jump in and implement this powerful new technology. But without diligent planning, attempted AI solutions often fail, waste resources, or bear unanticipated risks. Hi, my name is Chris McKay, and I'm the founder and CEO of Maginative. Maginative provides AI education and training services for organizations like yours looking to level up and win with new AI technologies. We have developed a framework for adopting AI that stitches together business goals, requirements auditing, solution mapping, change management, and adoption and iteration into one coherent strategy. So if you're ready to learn how you can strategically adopt generative AI in your organization, let's jump in. Adopting AI in your organization is no longer just an option. It's a necessity for staying competitive and innovative. In this course, you'll be introduced to Maginative's 5-step usage framework, a pragmatic, comprehensive guide designed for decision makers like you looking to strategically adopt AI. By the end of this video, you'll understand the framework's components and how it helps to align AI initiatives with your organization's strategic vision. Navigating the AI landscapes can seem daunting given how quickly the technology is advancing. The usage framework breaks down the process into 5 intuitive stages: understand, survey, align, guide, and evaluate. First, you start by understanding AI through education and use case identification to set realistic expectations and build knowledge across your teams. Next, you survey your business and technology landscape to audit your readiness. This feasibility study is essential for scoping requirements and potential barriers. Then you align your planned initiatives to measurable business goals, crafting an agile roadmap to drive both short and long-term value. Next, you guide your rollout through proper governance, training, and an iterative approach to responsible scaling. And finally, you evaluate performance through metrics and feedback to analyze ROI and determine next phases. The usage framework simplifies the AI integration journey into actionable and achievable steps. It shifts the mindset from reactive to strategic by ensuring alignment to business priorities early and emphasizing practical progression focused on continuous learning. In the coming videos, we'll dive deeper into each of the framework's components and explore practical examples and recommendations for putting this methodology into practice. By the end of this course, you will be able to craft an adoption plan to integrate AI systematically, unlocking more value and building strategic advantage. As I mentioned in the course introduction, you can't effectively navigate what you don't understand. That's why our usage framework starts with building collective understanding of AI capabilities and fundamentals. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can develop AI literacy across your organization and enable greater understanding, participation, and impact. To fully leverage AI's potential, organizations need more than just the technology itself. They need people. People who deeply understand how AI works and how to apply it strategically. This ability to comprehend and thoughtfully use AI is what we call AI literacy. Here are 3 ways that you should be thinking about AI literacy at a strategic level. First is as a business advantage. It goes without saying that learning and understanding AI will empower you and your teams to make more informed decisions on how to implement AI solutions, recognizing their potential impacts and managing risks effectively. This means you can deliver improved processes, products, and customer experiences that translate to tangible cost savings and revenue growth. Secondly, AI literacy is crucial for ensuring ethical and responsible use of AI, including considerations of privacy, bias, and transparency. And finally, as AI continues to evolve, a workforce that is literate in AI will be better positioned to adapt and thrive in a rapidly changing technological landscape. So, how can you go about effectively cultivating AI literacy across your teams? Start by investing in training and development programs that are tailored to different roles within your organization. For example, executives will need more strategic level understanding, while engineers require more in-depth technical knowledge. Also, be sure to include training on AI ethics and governance to ensure that all employees understand the importance of responsible AI use and where the company stands. If you don't have the expertise in-house, you'll need to partner with AI consultants that can provide workshops, executive keynotes, speaking engagements, and other structured training programs. Use the relevant development programs and modalities that work best for your organization or team. Where possible, provide opportunities for employees to work directly with AI tools and solutions. Practical experience is one of the best ways to understand the nuances and potentials of AI. Make AI learning resources readily available. This could include internal knowledge bases such as AI policies and prompt libraries, subscriptions to AI-related publications like Imaginative.com, or access to online courses like LinkedIn Learning. It is equally important that you also allocate dedicated time for learning. That way, employees are not just squeezing it into their already busy schedules. Allocating time shows that the organization values AI literacy and is committed to investing in its employees' development. Lastly, lead by example. You need to dedicate time to understand AI yourself. You should not only endorse AI learning initiatives, but also actively participate in them. Stay curious and informed. Openly ask questions and discuss learnings with your team. This will send a powerful message about the value and strategic priority of AI literacy for the organization. Remember, make AI literacy a strategic priority for your business. An AI-literate workforce and leadership will pay dividends through more impactful solutions, adaptable strategies, and future-proof competitiveness. After watching this video, your goal is to create an action plan to assess your team's current AI knowledge and build an AI literacy roadmap that addresses the diverse learning needs of your organization. Engage with AI consultants if needed, leverage various learning resources, and most importantly, allocate dedicated time for this learning. As companies unveil ever more remarkable generative AI capabilities in the form of new products and services, it's understandable to be eager to test the innovative possibilities they present. I'm the voice in the room telling you to wait. AI should not drive strategy. Your business strategy should drive AI implementation. This means identifying the business problems and goals first, then evaluating if and how AI can add value. Beware of starting a generative AI initiative simply because it's the hot new thing right now. Adopting AI technology for technology's sake rarely delivers value. The key is to ground your AI initiatives in practical business needs. In this video, I'll show you how to identify and prioritize AI use cases based on real business goals and challenges. This will set up impactful and relevant AI adoption across your organization. Here's how you can go about doing it. First, clarify your key organizational objectives. What business challenges are you facing? Increased cost pressures, poor customer retention, supply chain disruptions? The goal here is to outline tangible problems. Next, analyze where inefficiency, bottlenecks, or waste exist in your core operations. Where could automation or optimization drive dramatic improvements? Now, using your investment in AI literacy and increased understanding of generative AI capabilities and solutions, which we covered in the previous lesson, you can begin to brainstorm how AI can alleviate pain points or help you capitalize on opportunities. For instance, if reducing response times for customer service requests is your priority, AI-powered chatbots might be a helpful solution to explore. Or perhaps you want a conversational AI assistant that can improve the closing ratios of your sales execs by 5%. By providing product expertise in real time. The idea is to align AI solutions to your specific business problems. You should screen use cases against criteria like feasibility, business impact, and effort required. It can also be helpful to categorize use cases into types, for example, revenue boosting, cost saving, risk reduction, employee assisting, etc. The crucial thing to remember is that not every problem is best solved with AI. And it's important to evaluate whether the expected return on investment justifies the resources and effort needed. Throughout this process, be sure to include stakeholders from different functions to tap into diverse perspectives. Their insights can reveal opportunities you might not have considered and will help ensure that AI solutions resonate with the people using them. To put this into practice, consider hosting brainstorming sessions with team leaders to identify pain points that AI could alleviate. Be sure to stay informed about industry trends and explore use cases to understand how businesses similar to yours are utilizing AI. And more importantly, engage with AI experts or consultants who can provide an external perspective on the technical and strategic feasibility of your AI initiatives. By focusing on identifying AI use cases that are closely aligned with your business's challenges and goals, you ensure that your AI initiatives are not just technologically sound, but also strategically valuable. The second phase of our framework, survey, involves conducting a feasibility assessment. It's about looking closely at your business and understanding your organization's current state of AI readiness. This starts with the technical requirements of any AI solution that you plan to adopt. Whether you're using SaaS-based AI products, fine-tuning models on your own infrastructure, or accessing proprietary ones like Gemini, Claude, or GPT via an API, technical requirements are an essential consideration. In this video, I'll walk you through how to draft an AI technical requirements document that outlines the technology and infrastructure needed to support your generative AI initiatives. Your AI technical requirements document has twin objectives. First, it audits current organizational capabilities related to data, infrastructure, software, etc. And secondly, it defines what is needed to build or adopt preferred solutions. In crafting your AI technical requirements document, here are some elements to review. Firstly, audit your compute infrastructure. If you're building a custom solution, you must decide between running your own models or using APIs. Running your models on your own infrastructure may provide greater control, but demands comprehensive infrastructure management, including sophisticated hardware and skilled personnel. Alternatively, using a managed service or API will provide access to more advanced models and allow you to focus on your product development. Your choice should align with your organization's needs and capabilities, balancing both domain expertise with cost efficiency. Next, recognize that a modern data foundation is an absolute prerequisite for effectively leveraging generative AI. You'll need to catalog your data sources, quality, and security, and assess your organization's data availability, governance policies, and preparedness. You should also consider how seamlessly your AI solution integrates with existing systems and their scalability. As a foundational technology, you want your AI to evolve alongside your business. Next, environmental impacts should not be overlooked. The energy requirements of AI models, especially when developing your own, can significantly affect your organization's carbon footprint. Be sure to assess this. Lastly, it's crucial to incorporate a comprehensive budget estimate in your AI technical requirements document. This should include all potential costs, such as licensing fees for proprietary AI models or software, and the expenses associated with infrastructure development or upgrades. Additionally, consider the ongoing operational costs, such as technical support, data management, and any necessary staff training or hiring. In summary, defining the AI technical requirements is essential for successful implementation and adoption, whether you're running models on your own infrastructure or leveraging API-based services. So I challenge you, take some time after this video and thoroughly document and assess your needs across data, infrastructure, software, processes, and costs to ensure your AI initiatives are technically sound and strategically aligned. We'll build on this document in the next video. Implementing AI solutions without capable and enthusiastic employees and supporters across your organization is a non-starter. Unfortunately, many leaders discover skill gaps too late, and this undermines initiatives after they have already made significant investment. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to systematically analyze your talent landscape to help pinpoint existing capabilities, identify skill shortages, and inform decisions on hiring and reskilling, all of which are vital for AI success. So, how do we perform an AI skills gap analysis? Well, it starts with understanding the specific competencies required for AI implementation in your business. This builds on your technical requirements document that we covered in the previous video. Start by identifying these roles and skills across technical, non-technical, and leadership positions. Then compare these requirements against your current team's capabilities. Assess not only their technical skills, but their readiness to adapt to AI. Are there team members who, with additional training, could fill these roles, or do you need to consider hiring externally? Remember, reskilling your existing team can be as crucial as hiring new talent. It's not just about filling gaps, but also about fostering a culture of continuous learning and adaptability in the face of technology that is advancing this quickly. There are two primary skill gaps that you should focus on. Those across technical teams that design and build AI solutions, and those across business teams that apply AI in their operations. Technical skill gaps often revolve around specialized AI tasks, such as fine-tuning models and managing data. Business skill gaps, on the other hand, are about understanding AI's role and capabilities within a business context. To address these gaps, start by looking internally. Identify AI thought leaders within your organization and empower them as AI evangelists. Focus on retraining and upskilling existing employees, emphasizing not just technical skills, but also interpretive and cognitive abilities like creativity and strategic thinking. Consider setting up innovation labs and internal conferences to foster an AI-centric culture and collaborative learning environment. If internal resources are insufficient, you must look externally. This may involve hiring AI experts, tapping into young talent through internships, or partnering with consulting firms with an experienced talent pool. Such external hiring should be strategic, focusing on areas where your organization lacks expertise. Performing an AI skills gap analysis and conducting a talent audit are critical steps towards successful AI adoption. By understanding and addressing these gaps, you can ensure that your organization not only adopts AI technology effectively, but also remains competitive in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. AI's potential to transform your business is vast. But make no mistake, it introduces new risks that demand diligent governance. Don't become another cautionary headline. Proactively prepare your organization to mitigate AI risks. In this video, I'll explain why any company that is serious about leveraging AI technology needs to prioritize doing an AI risk analysis. Any promising technology comes with risks if not thoughtfully governed. This is especially true of AI, given the capabilities and access that the technology increasingly has. Here's why conducting a risk analysis is essential. 1. It helps identify potential issues before they escalate, allowing for preventative measures rather than reactive ones. 2. It ensures that you meet legal and regulatory requirements and reduces the risk of penalties or legal challenges. 3. It will help to identify and mitigate biases or ethical concerns. This is crucial to maintain trust with your consumers and upholding your corporate responsibility. And 4, it will ultimately help identify operational challenges and contribute to smoother integration and deployment of your AI technologies. So how do you go about actually conducting an AI risk analysis? First, assemble a team ideally consisting of legal, risk management, and technical experts. Then, start creating a detailed catalog of AI risks specific to your business. It's important to involve various stakeholders, including employees, customers, and external experts, to get diverse perspectives on potential risks. I recommend that you focus on 4 key areas. 1. Data security, privacy, and permissions. 2. Model safety issues such as hallucination and harmful content. 3. Ethical issues around bias, transparency, and intellectual property. And 4. Legal and regulatory compliance. For each area, catalog existing controls and rank the likelihood and impact levels of incidents if they occur. Then detail specific steps engineering, product, and legal teams must take to strengthen policies, monitoring, and responses. You can leverage established frameworks like the National Institute of Standards and Technology's AI Risk Management Framework or Deloitte's Trustworthy AI Framework to guide your process. These frameworks offer structured methodologies for identifying and managing risks tailored to an organization's unique needs. Ultimately, recognize that continuous monitoring and adaptability will be needed. With AI technologies rapidly evolving and regulatory landscapes shifting, it's crucial to regularly update your risk analysis to stay ahead of new challenges. Now that you have watched this video, I encourage you to take some time to review the NIST's AI Risk Management Framework, and then proceed to create a robust AI risk management plan. Remember, the goal is to proactively manage AI risks, ensuring your AI initiatives are both innovative and safe. By doing so, you'll be setting your organization on a path to not just mitigate risk, but also to leverage AI responsibly and effectively. Prioritized mitigation planning can help prevent AI failures or scandals before they emerge. Don't wait for an incident to happen before you begin to act. How do you ensure your AI initiatives are not just innovative, but also drive real business value? It's an important question, and one that's not asked enough. This is where an AI roadmap tied to your business goals comes in. By now, you should have an inventory of prioritized AI use cases in hand, as well as an understanding of the requirements and risks involved. Now, it's time to map out a pragmatic roadmap for execution. An AI roadmap will provide you with a blueprint for rolling out initiatives in logical phases based on dependencies, effort, and priority. However, it is critical that your initiatives are aligned with your business needs. Having measurable objectives tied to business impact is crucial for evaluating success and determining next phases. It also enables you to course correct quickly if certain solutions are not demonstrating value. Here is how you can go about developing an effective AI roadmap that can act as a guiding strategic document for stakeholders across your organization. First, group initiatives into short-term and long-term AI projects. Define concrete objectives, timelines, milestones, and owners for each project. Be realistic about effort, cost, and technical complexity required. Now, here is where tying to business value comes in. For each AI initiative, you must be able to clearly indicate how it ladders up to overarching business goals related to revenue, efficiency, risk, etc. You'll want to balance high-risk, high-reward projects with those that offer quick wins. This balance is vital for maintaining momentum and ensuring steady progress in AI maturity and business impact. The roadmap should clearly state how each project contributes to your strategic goals and how it will build your AI capabilities over time. This roadmap should be flexible and evolve as your AI initiatives progress. Be sure to build in feedback loops with users and continue looking out for shifts in business needs or new AI capabilities that may impact roadmap priorities. Being agile will be important as the technology landscape evolves. Lastly, ensure appropriate governance is in place so that AI solutions roll out responsibly, mitigating risks you have previously identified. Appropriate governance will give leadership confidence in the realization of business value. So to wrap up, developing an AI roadmap is not just about planning AI projects. It's about aligning these projects with your business's core objectives and ensuring they deliver real value. Remember, an effective AI roadmap is a living document. It's constantly evolving as your business and technology landscape changes. Your goal now is to use this roadmap as a strategic tool to guide your AI journey, ensuring that every initiative contributes to your overarching business goals. Organizing your business for AI success requires thoughtful leadership and ownership structures. I get it. Governance and organizational design isn't exciting, but it is utterly foundational. AI solutions live or die based on the operating models wrapped around them. Here's how you want to think about approaching structuring AI leadership and ownership in your business. First, appoint a dedicated AI leader or group, ideally someone at the executive level. Their main responsibilities should include informing AI strategy, facilitating governance, managing partnerships, and guiding adoption. Second, implement cross-functional AI committees with representatives from business units impacted by AI. These groups can align on standards, use cases, risks, and roadmaps. Importantly, they act as two-way conduits, disseminating strategy down through the org and feedback up to decision makers. Depending on the size of your organization, you can also consider subcommittees focused on areas like HR, IT infrastructure, finance, risk, ethics, and compliance. The more voices represented, the better. Lastly, establish clear AI solution ownership at the team level where rubber meets the road. Designate product managers specifically empowered to drive adoption of new AI tools or to deliver solutions to customers. These end-to-end owners can liaise with technical AI teams on tooling while also coordinating with change management for the business users impacted. Their ownership builds accountability. Laying this foundation of multi-tiered leadership and ownership delivers strategic oversight and direction while still encouraging agility through decentralized decision-making. It also fosters learning and best practice sharing across the organization, helping to scale AI competency. Decisive organizational design reduces bottlenecks, misalignment, and the duplication of efforts that can otherwise throttle AI success and value realization. After watching this video, take some time to reflect on your current AI governance. Identify any leadership gaps or unclear ownership that you may need to address through a proposed organizational redesign. Remember, thoughtfully designed structures empower teams, maintain alignment to strategy, and drive accountability for solution success. In the next video, we'll be looking at operationalizing your AI strategy, so stay tuned. Strategizing and planning is key, but let's be clear, there's no ROI in AI unless you execute. In theory, generative AI presents tremendous opportunities for your business, but in practice, the difference between success and failure is in how effectively you can move from strategy to implementation. In this video, I'll guide you through developing an action plan to operationalize your generative AI strategy. By the end, you'll be equipped to translate your strategic vision into specific, actionable tasks that can help you succeed. Turning your AI strategy into reality is like navigating a new path. It requires both a map and the agility to adapt. You've laid the groundwork. Now, let's focus on the practical steps to ensure your journey from AI strategy to execution is both effective and efficient. It is best to start small in scope. Deploy solutions quickly, gather user feedback, improve, and repeat. If you're building a product for customers, for example, develop a minimum viable prototype to test critical functionality with real users. Embrace an iterative process. Rather than aiming for perfection in the first go, focus on continuous improvement based on real-world usage and feedback. For AI implementations, focus on simple, helpful, visible use cases first. Use your roadmap to guide prioritization. It is important to choose narrow problems where AI can augment teams seamlessly. User buy-in accelerates adoption, so your goal is to win user confidence through added value. Remember, generative AI empowers teams to iterate at exponentially faster speeds. You should bake that nimble adaptability into implementation frameworks from the start. Empower cross-functional teams owning end-to-end use cases to learn rapidly by doing. Let them build momentum by delivering a continual stream of small AI advances versus big bang deployments. This agile approach allows you to pivot dynamically based on user data and feedback from solution prototypes. Ensure clear communication about the role and benefits of AI. Provide training sessions that are tailored to different user groups, helping them understand and adapt to the new tools and processes. Enable adoption through involvement and build learning velocity into your teams. Lastly, recognize that AI technology is rapidly advancing, so you'll need to build flexibility into your plans right from the start. For example, use containerized modular components that allow for easier experimentation, change, and reusability. This will ensure that as the technology inevitably becomes more capable, you can quickly adapt accordingly. Operationalizing your AI strategy is about taking calculated, practical steps. By starting small, focusing on impactful areas, and using an iterative approach, you can navigate the complexities of AI implementation effectively. Your goal now is to take these recommendations, tailor them to your organization's context, and start the journey of transforming your AI strategy into tangible business outcomes. As they say, with great power comes great responsibility. And as generative AI technologies become more capable and unlock incredible potential, we must all be thoughtful stewards and mitigate risks by integrating principled and vigilant governance. Responsible AI adoption and deployment requires continuous, conscientious effort across your teams, tools, and processes. Here are 6 pillars that should form the foundation of your action plan. First, prioritize data integrity and security. As we have covered in our risk analysis video, generative AI relies heavily on data, so breaches can propagate biases or privacy violations. Appoint data guardians, enact access controls, mask sensitive data, and implement cybersecurity best practices. Next, Build accountability through rigorous continuous monitoring of your AI system's decisions and performance. Watch closely for unfair biases and drops in accuracy, and maintain human oversight and understandability in AI-assisted decisions. Be sure to update your models regularly and phase out underperforming ones responsibly. Third, foster an organizational culture centered on responsible AI principles. Provide interactive ethics training exploring real-world dilemmas. Incentivize speaking up about risks. Hire diversely and promote participatory design incorporating different viewpoints. It is essential that you and your leadership team exemplify these values in decisions and actions. Also, thoughtfully balance AI capabilities with human judgment, especially for high-stakes decisions. Humans better sense context and consider ethics, so use approaches like human in the loop, where people can override AI actions and build trust by keeping end users informed on how AI assists decisions. Furthermore, you should actively mitigate algorithmic biases through diverse data and bias mitigation techniques. Seek out varied data sources, sample representatively, and oversample minority groups judiciously. Audit for discrimination through testing and address issues as you iterate. Finally, stay current on emerging regulations and standards for responsible AI through partnerships, research, and legal advice. I implore you, move beyond minimum compliance towards true ethical practice. Now that you have watched this video, take some time to re-evaluate your existing AI roadmap and action plan. Explore how you can integrate responsible AI practices in your policies, processes, and culture. This way, you can uphold safety and ethics while unlocking progress. Investing in generative AI is not just about embracing new technology. It's about driving real business value. But how do you measure the success of your AI initiatives? In this video, I'll provide you with a framework for accurately evaluating your AI solution's performance and return on investments, including metrics, costs, and overall business impact. When evaluating your AI initiatives, first revisit the key performance indicators and milestones that you would have created during the AI Roadmap Goal Alignment section of this course. These are your evaluation North Stars. Assess both quantitative metrics like usage analytics and conversions, and qualitative feedback like surveys and interviews from staff and customers. Quantitative data reveals the who, what, and when, while qualitative data offers the why. Next, determine comprehensive costs over your AI solution's full life cycle, from research to post-deployment oversight including maintenance, monitoring upgrades, and responsible deprecation. With targets and costs clarified, you can now begin to calculate business impact. In tangible terms, for example, if your AI chatbot boosted sales conversion rates by 7%, you can determine precisely how much additional revenue that yielded and compare it against total costs. This cost-benefit analysis determines return on investment, a metric crucial for executive decision-making. However, traditional ROI calculations focusing solely on direct financial gains versus implementation costs don't always apply neatly to AI. AI impacts include both hard ROI, such as direct financial gains like cost savings, and soft ROI, broader benefits like employee satisfaction, decision agility improvements, and future readiness. You'll need to formulate frameworks to quantify both. So, catalog all measurable cost and time savings, revenue, and productivity lifts as hard ROI, but also develop indicators and measures to value softer upsides like skills development, brand enhancement, and anticipatory capacity. Stay nimble and re-evaluate KPIs and ROI analyses as markets shift so you can course correct if needed. Through accurate evaluation of real-world performance and future strategic impact, you can justify investments to unlock AI's lasting transformative potential in your business. Implementing generative AI in your business isn't a one-size-fits-all journey. Each organization's path to AI adoption is unique, shaped by its specific needs, goals, and context. So, how can you ensure that the usage framework aligns perfectly with your company's distinctive landscape? In this final segment, We'll explore how to customize the usage framework to fit your business's unique requirements. You'll learn to adapt each step of the framework to align with your organization's specific AI aspirations, ensuring a successful and impactful adoption. Adapting the usage framework begins with a deep understanding of your organization's unique environment. So, reflect on your specific industry challenges, your team's capabilities, and the unique value you seek from AI. Tailor the understanding phase to address these specific insights. In the survey phase, your technical evaluation and skills gap analysis should be customized to your current infrastructure and workforce competencies. This ensures that the foundation you build is robust and relevant. When aligning your goals, make sure they resonate with your business's core objectives. Your AI roadmap should reflect your specific business timeline and resources, ensuring it's both ambitious and achievable. The guide phase is where you pilot and test AI solutions. Here, focus on prototypes and tests that address your unique business scenarios. This ensures that the solutions developed are finely tuned to your operational needs. Finally, in the evaluate phase, your performance analysis and scaling decisions should be based on criteria that reflect your business's success metrics. Whether it's enhancing customer experience, improving operational efficiency, or driving innovation, ensure your evaluation metrics mirror these goals. Remember, the usage framework is dynamic. It's designed to be revisited and revised as your business and the AI landscape evolves. So stay flexible, keep learning, and continuously adapt the framework to remain at the forefront of AI-driven business transformation. So reflect on your AI aspirations, leverage the flexibility of the usage framework, and embark on a journey that's uniquely yours. With this approach, you're not just adopting AI, you're shaping it to be a pivotal part of your business's future. Well, congrats. You have reached the end of the course, and I truly hope it was valuable. I know that adopting new technology in a company can be complicated. This is especially true with AI, given how fundamentally it changes processes and products. My hope is that with the usage framework, I have provided you with a mental model that you can utilize effectively to guide AI decision-making, and equipped you with a flexible framework that you can weave into your existing business strategy. Feel free to follow me on LinkedIn, and if you want to learn more about how Imaginative helps companies increase AI literacy across their teams, you can visit our website. For now, take care and one love.